hard for him to keep his balance there, Craig, as well.
They're sort of guarding against that back injury, you know.
Yeah, that was very awkward.
Short, right? Yep. He's playing about 115 yards up the hill. He is close enough to the lip that it can be bothersome. Had some overhanging limbs that he has to avoid as well. Sort of launched up to the right line of the flagstick. Yeah, ball on the upslope, very good lie, but you've got to be careful here, John. There's a fall off beyond this flagstick. Be cognizant of that. You'd think this shot may land 15 feet short of the flag and just sort of work its way towards the hole location.
Okay, just
in the hole.
no, never had the right line. Oh, that broke a lot, Craig.
So both Spieth and Dustin Johnson with a little bit.
Oh, that was a very poor effort.
Try from the monster over there at 16. Here we go with DJ.
This one is hammered but hanging out to the right. Should be just fine.
Yeah, that should stay in the fairway there.
Was struggling with on the range, hitting some quite big hooks. Then you guard against that and hit a few blocks. This one's a good one. Starts down that right hand side, turning slightly.
Yeah, that looked like a better swing.
Maybe a little bit cautious with the troubles in the back. And this was mishit. Hanging down that left-hand side.
He reached for his left, what appeared to be his ribcage area. He may have tweaked something right there.
This ball is pulled well left, going to miss the green. Miss between
DJ.
222 yards up the hill, and this is flared out to the right.
Might be one of the worst iron shots I think I've ever seen him hit, Craig.
He was actually hitting a couple of those on the range. He was cutting it up against the wind, lost a few to the right.
And Spieth will look to split the difference between the two shots he just saw.
That was a good tee shot, 218, but this is pulled left and low.
Now it just runs over the back into the primary cut of rough.
Not a very good lie here, and pitching all the way straight back uphill. And this will struggle to get anywhere near the flagstick. And yeah, it has fallen all the way off that significant false front. I think what you do here is you pitch it over that ridge and get it to that back hole location. But obviously it's fourth on the par 5 here.
Settle.
And that is not his best either.
So all a bit scrappy for Rose right now. Bogey on the first, and now
One of the easiest holes on the course.
And DJ cozying one out here. Perksy, Jordan from behind the green.
Yeah, the lie wasn't great, and everything's moving away from him from left to right, and basically a little bit of a chunk and run. Pretty defensive shot from there. He was going to go anywhere near that flag, he had to sort of pitch it well left. And
Because you had any doubt, right, Jane?
No problem at all. He makes a lot of those putts. Oh, that looked good for a long time.
+1 now. Dustin looking to try and escape with a par 5. Half a stroke under par now is over par on these holes. Drops him back just for the bogey cleanup. 3 in Jordan.
Yeah, this hole playing downwind today, and the tee shot is downhill. Obviously, this is why Jordan's elected less than driver.
Yeah, and it's a blind tee shot. Players really having to aim at a tree or something in the distance.
Now that ball on the right side of the fairway should be just fine.
Well, just sneaks it onto the edge of the fairway, does Jordan.
Yeah, just an iron for Dustin.
Beauty.
Yeah, this ball starts down the left, wind aided, right back down the centre,
Yeah,
and a nice kick forward.
That's ideal, Craig. Hole today located just 10 on and 4 off the right. So
Fairway metal.
Yeah, missed the fairway right at number 1, left at 2, and this ball is pulled to the left. This will miss the fairway left, Mark.
And he's looking in a little bit of a discomfort there. Has been battling the back element.
well, he was aimed quite on. He was
Jumper here. This is a 9-iron. Better get it with that water in front.
Oh, that's a good effort.
Up to DJ.
115 yards with a wedge. DJ's actually best on tour from this distance. And a touch of class from the
Oh, improving your right further, Craig.
Yeah, he did not have a direct line to the flag. He's going to have to cut this from 113 yards, and that's a pretty good shot.
Oh, that is extremely well played. You can see.
Yeah, tough part here. Up the hill, crest the ridge, and then break in to the left.
Yeah, some promise.
First 20 holes, you got to expect this one's going in.
Oh, it looked promising for a long while there, Craig.
Firm in the back of the hole.
Well, there you are, DJ dog.
Yeah, lengthy par 4 back into the wind. This one hanging down the left-hand side. I'm not sure with the camera of the fairway if it will stay in the fairway.
Just sneaks.
Yeah, Mark, this ball has started actually right of the bunker and cutting. It's a poor tee shot from Jordan.
Well,
This hole nicely. I think that's where you take it. Wind from the right.
Shot, Rosie. Nice shot.
This is a good one.
yep. The other players in the group acknowledging that that is ideal, and
Yeah, not in a good position. 196 yards. Does have a corridor
please.
if he so chooses, which he has used.
Come on, Jordan.
And that finds that front bunker. All in all, putting it up against the wind and the slope, this would be an excellent shot if he could do it. And this one is pulled left.
he really does look in some discomfort, Mark, doesn't he? The shot or the physical issues. Now Dustin from the left. Intermediate rough.
Massive tee shot there. That was.
Now from the right greenside bunker, Jordan.
Yeah, I think he relishes these opportunities. He wants to sit there and show what he can do. And that was from the upslope, obviously, put a tremendous shot, hold the face open.
That made a beautiful sound.
Yeah, the only mistake, tough to judge the speed. Ball won't be traveling very quickly, may have a little bit more break than normal.
Oh, there's a shocker.
All I can do is laugh. I mean, this kid is unbelievable. The American Seve, I've dubbed him a ways back. It's yet to take any traction, but he is like Seve.
Left to right. He played on the left edge. And that one was shoved.
Yesterday, wasn't it?
Played under yesterday, DJ with medium iron.
Yeah, this is an 8-iron. You mentioned Jane, 200 yards, but now straight downwind. A little left of the flag. Fractionally.
You got some high standards, Craig. That's a really good shot. A little left of the flag.
The flag, Jane, with the wind. Landed maybe 30 feet short of this flag and just let it release back. Just flighted down much lower
Softly. Catch the
and
bunker.
pulled well
Catch the
left.
bunker.
got the two-way miss going, which is very troubling. This ball starts a little right of the flat, trying to turn.
That looked like a nice swing there.
Hello.
Oh, very, very close.
Okay.
Yeah, not the best of lies, and it was downhill as well, and phenomenal touch.
Yeah, putting not Justin's. Yeah, that
And
struck
converts.
that.
This is right back into the teeth of wind. I just heard Jane say 475. It's playing about 490.
Really nice, DJ.
And this one was hammered right down the center.
Yeah, well, that's the way to make it play just a little bit shorter. Oh, that's impressive.
It is problematic. You know, when you're hooking it and then you're guarding against it, you hit blocks. Not the best of feelings. But this one a little better. Starts down the center and turning to the left, should find the fairway.
I think a lot of Jordan's driving issues.
And this is pulled well left. You know, only hit 4 fairways yesterday and got him going both ways today. Struggle for the Englishman.
And that's unusual. He's normally very good.
6. Rose looking to get back in business.
Yeah, he had to hook this at least 30 or 40 yards from 197. And it's avoided the greenside.
From the left-hand rough here at 6.
194 yards, had to hook it. And this one will find the right side of the green. All in all, from the substandard lie, pretty good shot from Jordan.
DJ at 6.
Yeah, 162 yards with a 9-iron.
Ooh, buried lie there, Craig.
Yeah, it absolutely was. Got plenty of green to work with, and that ball landed on the downslope and worked its way towards the flag. Give him a B for that. Yeah, not a great line nestled in between the fairway bunker and the green. Again, plenty of green to work with and working hard to save par.
All right.
Seems unflappable to me, guys. You know, such a poor second shot, but wouldn't be surprised if he snuck out of here with a par.
His par to stay at +2. Par 3-7. Here's Spieth.
195 yards with a 7-iron. Much more accessible hole location front left than it was yesterday. This ball trying to work back towards that wind, but the wind is pushing it to the right.
An iron for Rose here.
Should be a good club for the Englishman. Ball hit more solidly, but this is well left of the green. Another poor shot from Dustin. I tell you what, the club face was so open.
DJ 125th on the PGA Tour, putting from outside at 25 feet. Making 8 of 10 of these from 4 to 8 feet this week.
Never a doubt. Spieth over at 8.
Yeah, the wind down from left to right, but this ball is hooking back up into the wind. Be lucky to catch the fairway.
Now Rose.
This ball is going left as well, further left than Jordan's.
A couple of big bounces off the cart path. He can get a fairway hit here at the 8th.
Well, if he can carry it about 310, which is about his average, it will catch the downslope. And this one hammered down the left-hand side. It's a big kick forward.
Big bounce. Big bounce. Go. Okay. All right.
Oh, how about this one? He was begging for a big bounce. He got it. And he's in there tight.
Low.
Turn right.
There's some love there.
Right.
Easy now. Oh, Justin's got his scrambling boots on here for the... Indeed. Well, he started that one to the right, Craig, and never
Putting back up the hill.
And it lifts out.
Right at 4, left at 6 and 8. Another tough driving hole, lengthy par 4. There is a lot of camber in this fairway from left to right. You've really got to try and hit it in the left-hand side. And that one is blocked way to the right. Disconcerting, guys, when you've got the two-way miss going.
and to that, Craig, oftentimes
Beneficial today that both of them playing downwind. And this one out to the right as well.
and that's
Johnson at 9.
Coastal, baby.
We're 0 for 3 here.
Blocked out by a tree.
and Craig, it appears to me that the wind is
60 to get all the way back to that hole location. Just the front of the green would be excellent for Jordan.
Stand, please.
Well, we thought it might reappear. Chase out of the...
Still wind assisted.
sounded pretty clean.
No, it's no good. Way out to the right, short.
Yeah, listen to you there, Craig, and once again.
There you go. Well, as Craig described.